let's get into the 10 types of effeminate language to stop using on dating apps so women will start to read more into your masculine energy versus feminine energy. The first type of effeminate language to stop using is emphasizing sensitivity and emotional intelligence. These are phrases like, oh, I'm such a hopeless romantic, or I wear my heart on my sleeve, or oh, I'm such an emotional guy, I'm in touch with my emotions. Yes, women want you to be in touch with your emotions, but they want to discover that about you. They want to be able to actually experience that, because you saying it versus you actually being able to do it, they know are two different things. Plenty of men have lied to them about how they're never going to hurt them, and I'm such a kind, caring guy, and then they get with the guy and it's for naught. But more importantly, again, expressing these kind of things on dating apps, the wording is oftentimes going to be very, very flowery to women, and you don't want to give off the impression that you're so sensitive that it leans towards you having a feminine level of sensitivity, because women that want masculine men don't want that. The second type of effeminate language to stop using on dating apps is describing yourself as nurturing or caring. Things like, oh, I'm a great listener and I can provide emotional support and I enjoy taking care of others. Again, great if you're that way. Great if you have the action of that. Her visually seeing you type that out and read it is going to be less attracting to her than being able to see it from you in person. The third type of effeminate language to stop using is highlighting artistic or creative interests. So you want to be that, you're into poetry, right? You saying to her, I'm passionate about poetry and I love writing sonnets. It's coming off as flowery, and it's not that you can't do it, but again, it's the fact that that's an activity she's visualizing in her mind as either a woman doing it or a gay guy doing it. So if you do that thing, fantastic. Tell her about that in person. When again, she's going to get more context of you doing this stuff in person. She's going to be able to hear your masculine voice as you're talking about, yes, and I also enjoy writing poetry, but so what? Like, I enjoy doing it, and it gets my emotions and stuff out, and then I go to the gym and box it out. Like, you want to be able to give her the context fully of that in person, all right? The fourth type of effeminate language to stop using on dating apps is using expressions that are associated with vulnerability. These are things like, I'm looking for someone to mend my broken heart. Or somebody, guys, get on there, I've been hurt in the past and I just want to be cared for. And I'm such a delicate, like, why are you delicate? Women aren't looking for a delicate dude. I don't care if you are the most sensitive guy in the world and that you'll be there for her, whatever. You expressing that you're a delicate flower and that you've been hurt, blah, 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 blah. Women are expecting men to have gone through some hardships in dating and have been able to, like, suck it up, get past it, fight over through it, and be able to still deal with their emotions. You expressing that you're still vulnerable, whatever, it doesn't give the indication of a guy that fully is in full control of his emotions. Because you're able to let something as infantile as a breakup suddenly bother you. Not that it can't, okay? I'm just telling you how women are taking this in. They're seeing you say, I'm vulnerable, I'm not afraid to I've been hurt in the past or whatever, and that's causing them to, like, not get the feeling of you as a masculine guy. The fifth type of effeminate language to stop using is expressing vulnerability or emotional openness. These are things like, I'm not afraid to cry, or I'm cool with being sensitive at movies or whatever. Like, because women, as unfair this is to say, they don't like to have a vision of their guy like crying their eyes out, because that means that they got to be the ones to console them. They got to be the ones that lead this thing. They got to be the one to help you through your emotional stuff. And yeah, you want a woman that's going to do that. But I'm just telling you, when a woman reads that, her first thought is like, how much is this dude going to cry? How much is this guy going to be overly emotional? I'm already emotional. Do I need, if it's that time of the month, for example, and I'm already emotional, do I need my guy to now be emotional also and then want me to console him through stuff while I'm trying to get through my part of the month? Like, they don't want to deal with that. The sixth type of effeminate language to stop using is focusing on personal growth and self-improvement. So, because women say things like this, the whole Eat, Pray, Love book, like, I'm on a journey of self-discovery and I value personal development. Like, those are all things that women typically express on dating apps and that women express in real life. They're on a journey. They're trying to figure themselves out and get to their real self. And for one, women want you to figure yourself out, because there can't be two of you that are both trying to figure everything out about themselves. They have the luxury as women to be able to do that probably for their whole life and be fine. And it's not that you can't do that, but they're not trying to visualize their guy trying to find themselves, because then it's indicative of, if they're trying to have you be the rock they lean on, and you're not stable in who you are, she can't lean on you now. So it's a deterrent for her to read that in your profile. The seventh thing that, the seventh type of effeminate language to stop using is describing yourself as gentle or sensitive. Yes, you're a gentle soul. You're deeply empathetic. That's fantastic. But those are also qualities that more often than not, women typically have. And so it's not that you can't ever have that, and women are going to want to feel that from you. But when you verbalize these things, again, they're looking at everything that you tell a woman. And I've said this before, they're going to measure out 3 times more than you mean it. So when you say, I'm a gentle soul, she's going to take that as, so he's going to be sobbing in a corner crying, or he's like, going to be afraid to fight somebody off against me because he's too gentle. Like, they're going to read more into that in a negative way when you're expressing the feminine stuff that you're okay doing. So this is why you don't do it. The 8th thing, types of effeminate language to stop using on dating apps, and this is a weird one, guys, but it's true, is emphasizing your love for animals or pets. Now, the caveat is, if you got a dog, fine. Take a picture with the dog. But you saying things like, I'm totally a cat person or a dog person. I love when they cuddle up to me. Oh my God, these cutesy animals, so whatever. All those, I'm doing these motions because this is what they're picturing in their head. And they're like, oh, he's such a cute. Like, women don't want to picture their guys being cute. They want to say, oh, that guy's a hottie, he's a cutie, whatever like that. But they don't want to actually envision you doing cutesy things, because cutesy is reserved for women. So she doesn't want to picture you nuzzling up to a cute little dog and putting your face in his fuzzy, wuzzy little face, because that's not anything that's going to give her a lady boner. The 9th type of effeminate language to stop using on dating apps are things that highlight interest associated with traditionally feminine activities. For things like yoga, meditation, cooking and baking. I know for me, for example, I'm a big fan of chick flicks. I love them. I watch Christmas movies. I watch the movies where, like, the girl is unsure of herself and she's a big boss babe in the city, and then she meets a guy and they have little turmoils, and then they slowly start to fall in love. I love I can watch those kind of movies every single day. Would I put that on a dating app? Never in a million years. That's some crap. At best, I might say to a woman on a first date jokingly, but it'd be surrounded with other things that I'm doing or am in a way that indicates I'm a masculine guy. And then, oh yeah, and sometimes I watch a chick flick movie here or there. And then as we get to dating more, she's like, oh no, I watch this stuff a lot. Like, but the point is this, is that putting that in a dating app, I'm sorry guys, you're going to lose out. Like, I don't care if you like meditating and yogaing all the time. You err on the side of that being more of a feminine activity, and women are going to read that and think he'd make a great girlfriend maybe, but not like a boyfriend. And then the 10th type of effeminate language to stop using on dating apps is using poetic or romantic language. So, I'm a dreamer who believes in soulmates and serendipity, and if it's meant to be, it'll be, and it's just fate. And when two souls come together, it's just absolutely magnetic. All this is all just flowery. And that's what women do. And that's what women say. And women don't want that from their guys. Even if they want their guy to participate in things that feel like that, they don't want a guy expressing that. And on a dating app, you only have so many chances to display who you are. If you're trying to get women that want masculine men, you only have so many chances to display that. And if on all your prompts and in your bio, you're doing any of these 10 things, all you're doing is displaying a feminine side. And yes, we've heard that women want men to tap into their feminine side. It does not mean what you think it means, but suffice to say, on dating apps, they're looking for a guy that's going to be able, that they can get the picture of, is going to knock their socks off in bed, is going to take them on adventures, is going to be able to lead them into dangerous things that they wouldn't do on their own. And you doing all this feminine language is going to make them think you're not going to ever be that guy.
You's a bad boy, but you can't stop, won't stop. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man. You a high-class man. You a high-class man. You a high-earning, high-value, high-class man.